What up, though? Alright. This is gonna be kind of a just mess around stream. We're not gonna be doing anything too serious. Just gonna kind of relax, chill. And munch on some french fries. Spicy fries. Let's see here. I thought I clicked that. Okay, let's do tactics. Party.
What is their origin culture?
What is their origin culture? There we go. Industry.
What defines their society?
We'll do great builders and roadsmiths.
Choose your first tome of magic.
Choose your first tome of magic. You little bitch. Bred for war. Lieutenant. Hoarding, crime racing, decorating, deal. Tentacles.
What is your ruler's origin?
What is your ruler's origin? Let's see here. I am building my boys champion in my game. Geez, if my fingers will work today. Oh my goodness, my nose is going crazy. Jeez, hold on, I gotta blow my nose. There you go. Sorry about that. Alright, so he's a wizard king.
Reveal yourself.
What?
What is your ruler's origin? Reveal
It's still
yourself.
that. Why are they green? That's a big dwarf. Really long arms. Really big hands. Like really big hands. Oh, skin color. This is new. Interesting. Oh, he's bobblehead now. Now he's one of those tiki heads. You would think they would have more beard styles for the dwarves. So that dark brown. It looks so weird, doesn't it? I hate when they do that. Where you wear a helmet and it takes away your character's basic hair. Why aren't you ready? Fucking camel. Ooh, Scorpies. Crocodiles. Little ponies. Crocodiles. There we go.
Your journey begins.
Your journey begins. Your mom. No, I'm just joking. I'm out of fries. What's a good name? What's a good name? One second, grabbing a drink. No tard. Heathen Crusader. Why not?
Your journey starts here.
Franz Umbra Flame. And there's my bar ship. Little sexy sneaks, that is. Vampire. My character.
What is your people's form? Reveal yourself.
Reveal yourself.
What is your ruler's origin? What is your people's form?
Well, hello. Turns blood.
What is your people's form?
What is your people's form? Mi scusi.
What is their origin culture?
What is their origin culture?
What defines their society? What is their origin culture?
I guess that is it.
What defines their society?
Let's go with let's go with Great Builders. So we're gonna go Swift Marchers and Great Builders.
Choose your first tome of magic.
We're gonna go with the Tome of Discipline.
What is your ruler's origin?
I'm gonna make him a giant. A rock giant.
Reveal yourself.
Excuse me. That's one tall lady. Some really big hands. Really big hands. We'll do proportionate. Whom do you serve, son? Sorry. That actually looks pretty dope. That reminds me of the giant from, I want to say Dark Souls. Dark Souls or Elden Ring. Not Elden Ring, Dark Souls. There you go. Jeez. It's been a minute. Ooh, you make him a Cyclops. He has a little crown upon his head. There we go. Yeah, let's do this one. Looks more barbaric. That. And then we'll do kind of a red. Kind of a red for him. Hold on. I need to check something. Mm. Actually, let's give him the hammer. There you go. Perfection. Perfection beyond perfection. That literally looks like two hanging. I'm not even gonna finish my sentence. Not even gonna finish my sentence. You know, you know.
Your journey begins.
Let's get a blue. There we go. Need something strong and mighty. Yes. Zebrapta. Actually, let's do Beatles. Because he's a rock monster. Rock lobster! Perfect.
Your journey begins.
Whoa, breaker. Tribal Nashers. Yo, dude. The Great Stone.
Your journey starts here.
Alright. So that's the homie Ace. Alright. We're gonna build one more.
What is your people's form?
Powered by magic, units become stronger when they sustain magical damage. Arcane focus magic attacks do 50% more damage. Oh, they took it out. So there used to be Oh, no, they didn't. No, they didn't. I thought they did. This is what I'm talking about. So you got poisonous, inner radiance, inner lightning, inner frost, inner fire. We're gonna go with poisonous, and then we're gonna go. Something more worthwhile. Let's do quick reflexes. Could do hardy or elusive, or we could do cheerful. Let's do sharp eyes. Confirm.
What is their origin culture?
What is their origin culture? Your mom. No, I'm just joking.
What defines their society?
What defines the society?
Choose your first tome of magic.
It wills. That's what I'm looking for.
What is your ruler's origin?
What is your ruler's origin? Let's do... Wizard King.
Reveal yourself. Let's go back. What is your ruler's origin?
Here we go.
Reveal yourself.
That way we can choose his armor. Orb of the Far Traveler. Perfection. It's not bad. It's not bad. There's a lot of green going on here. Not bad. Not bad. Doesn't really have any metal on it. It's kind of disappointing. Let's go with black.
Your journey begins.
It goes. I have no clue.
Your journey starts here.
It's all the homies. Vehicle.
What is your people's form? What is their origin culture?
It's that origin culture. It's really hard to beat the architect's abilities. Oh, before I edit mine, that's what I
Your
wanted to do.
journey starts here.
Two barbarians, nomads.
What
We
is
were
your people's
actually
form?
going to change these
Their
guys
origin
to
culture?
readers.
What defines their society? What is your ruler's origin? Reveal yourself.
Reveal yourself. If I can get it to go where I'm... Motherfucker. There it goes.
What is your
I might
ruler's
just-
origin? Reveal yourself.
Yeah. I think he meant champion. I do like that. We're gonna run with that. Sure, let's change that helmet. Okay. Okay. Torn between that hat. I'm liking this hat, so we're gonna go with that hat.
Your journey begins.
All right, there we go. Hmm? All right. Now we'll edit. Oops.
Your journey starts here.
What was that? Oh, yeah.
What is your people's form? What is their origin culture?
Is that origin culture? Trying to debate. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's an elephant. Elefanta. The strength of harmonized nobility and warrior soul culture. Unit abilities. Interesting. So fire damage. Fire damage.
What defines their society? What is their origin culture?
The society.
What defines their society? Choose your first tome of magic.
Okay, so we have Tome of Blood. And I think the next one is Tome of Torment. It's my range magic torment increases. Frost damage. Fuck. That's why that won't work. It won't work because of that. I mean, granted, we'll have physical damage. But torment. Loss damage. Yeah, physical damage to frost. Excuse me, last one. Physical damage. So we would need
choose your first tome of magic.
That wouldn't work either. We really can't use this. Become stronger as your devotion gains. Ability will give you spirit damage. And that would require you to just focus on getting the what's the name books. Here, I'll show you. So if you go high, you're gonna want to get. Did I go to the wrong one? I think I did. There we go. You're gonna want to get every single one of these. So Tome of Faith, Tome of Zeal, Discipline, Inquisition, Beacon, Virtue. You're not going to need Construct or Prophecies. I mean, granted, you can probably get away with Prophecies. Get away with it. Maybe. Sanctuary, Subjugation, Cleansing Fire. Maybe. It's a maybe. Tome of Exhilaration, Exaltation. Excuse me. I don't think you need the Tome of Revenant. Yeah, you don't need it. Tome of Archon, though. And then Tome of the God.
What is their origin culture?
I'm at a loss. Trying to think of how I'm going to build this. Let's go to Shadow. Tome of Blood. It's physical damage. Get away with physical damage. See? All physical damage. It's when we get to the Tome of Torment is where it becomes kind of skewed. Because it's frost damage. So we go over here, inflicting torment until the end of combat. It sustains 8 frost damage. Agonize, frost damage. Pain bound. Here we go. Tormenting Lash. Physical frost damage. And we're going to want to maximize that frost damage. And I'm trying to think of how you would do that. I mean, I guess you could still do. I guess you could still do it. Ooh, that's the other thing. So we got that. We're gonna want chaos affinity. Because we're gonna want mayhem. Mayhem? Revelry. Ghostfire. What is Ghostfire? Fire and frost. Fire and frost. The brain is cooking something here. Actually, I don't have my piece of paper near me. We're gonna write it on my handy dandy phone. All right. Put the tome of blood. Tome of blood. First one. Then as things go on, we're gonna want Tome of Revelry. Jeez. I'm thinking we get misfortune. Take damage while fumbling. 50% chance to fumble. That's actually not that bad. Mark of misfortune inflicts misfortune. I don't think there's any other 2s that I would want. I guess we could get I want to say we can skip over Cryomancy. I want to say we can skip over that, but I have a feeling we can't. So what I'm thinking that we may have to do is go Tome of Blood, Tome of Cryomancy. Okay. So Tome of Cryomancy. Then we will jump straight into Tome of Reverie. Oh geez. If I can stop erasing what I'm writing. And then if we can, we're gonna get Tome of Mayhem. Then for 5, we're then gonna jump right back into Shadow Affinity, Tome of Torment. And then from there we can go I want to say Tome of Calamity. What was that? Tier 3, so we're looking at tier 3s. I guess we could get Cleansing Fire. Melee attacks. Make space melee attacks of a changing unit being 60% chance of inflicting burning. Actually, yes. Yes. Tome of Cleansing. Because this. We want to cause ghost fire. See, replaces it counts as burning, but is it removed? So we want totems of the cleansing flame. Stop erasing when I'm right. Alright. So that's 6. And then we're going to jump straight into Tome of Calamity. Depending on if they let us just jump straight into it. And then last but not least, Tome of Crimson Rain. Where's my button? There we go. Yep, okay. Spelled just like how it's done. Bam. Alright. So that's our lineup.
What is their origin culture?
With that being said, I don't know if I want to go Oathsworn, because Oathsworn, and if I go Righteous, will give us Devotion. Which would then give us Harmonize. Which will actually be pretty peak, because it gives us extra health. Nobility, which then gives us spirit damage. For single shot attacks. Effects are increased for single shot attacks. So oh wow. So say if I have a two-handed weapon, instead of getting +5 or +2, I would get +4, +6, +8, +10. And whatever weird little effect that I have on my weapon would then proc 30% more. It would have a 30% more chance. So like Charge Strike, Magic Blast. It's not bad. It's not bad. And then we'll have Warrior Soul, which will also increase our fire damage. So not only would we have Frost, physical, but we will also have fire. And wait. Frost, physical, fire, spirit? Yeah, spirit. So we'll have 4 types of damage types. The only problem though is we're not going to have anything that boosts the spirit damage. So effectively, it's not going to amount to much. I mean, granted, you're not really getting much from here, but I think the difference is the monuments. Yeah. It's just so good. It's so good. It's just really good. It's hard to play the other factions because of this. Stage 1, Infinity Incarnate. Stage 2, Infinity Incarnate 2. Stage 3. So just looking at Stage 2, the Empire gains +1 of Monument's Affinity. +20 city stability. Stage 3, you get Affinity 3. +2 Monument's Affinity. City gets stability, 10% food, 10% production. Draft. Stage 4. 10% to all income in the city. Counts as a gold ancient wonder. It's so stupid good. Like, how did you beat that? Let me look at the nomads right fast. Let's see here. Roads in domain of their cities are over harvested. I don't really like the over harvested. Nomad cities over harvested resource nodes in their domain. This process takes several turns, but may be accelerated using Imperium. Proportionate to the time remaining on the particular node, the city gains an essence corresponding to that node. Essence are magical objects tied to the city. Research node, the type of increment essence gets depends on the node they have come from. Essence from ranked material to its owner. Okay. If a city carrying magical material essence is raised, those magical materials will appear as relevant. Still doesn't tell me what those do. Like, what is it used for? type of income an essence gives depends on the node. Okay. Essence from magical materials grants that materials to the owner. City carrying magical materials. See, let's do this. So I'm guessing what you could do with this. I'm guessing. This is just a guess. You could go around over harvesting like the Archon Blood, the Astral Dews, and Tranquil Pool and take it with you. Thus giving you said bonuses like this. Or the Rings of Binding, which will give you defense, resistance, and bonus damage. But you can take it with you. The only problem, if, say, your city gets destroyed or destroyed, then you lose all of it. And those will appear around your dead city as nodes. So it would basically break back down to like Blood Glass, Archon, or whatnot. But it would just break down into this components. You would have to reharvest or over-harvest them again. Nothing too special, nothing too special. Morale blessing. Damn. It's about 20%. The unit struck the killing blow. Plus 100%. That's actually really good. The only problem is you have to kill somebody. The only problem with that. Someone has to die. Now, does it count for death of another? Let's write this. Units get power when friendly or hostile units are slain through powerful death. Intrigue. Heroes in your troop can turn into embalmed sacrifices. Embalmed sacrifices are used by Dark Cult of the Dead for powerful city structures and unique strategic spell. Morbid sacrifice. Interesting. Interesting. Combat spells are always overcharged the first time they are cast. Use spells to exploit arcane inspiration. Gain economic edge. This called units. Culture's units inflict dissonance. Dissonance. I said that wrong. Enemy overcharged spells cast. This unit suffers one lightning per stack. Uses all stats. Interesting. So we have them high. It's just not worth playing these guys anymore. I can tell you right now, no point in playing these guys unless you're going straight order tones. Straight order tones. There's no point in playing these guys. Powerful units. Monarchs, Dominion. The unit is the absolute monarch of their faction. Combat activates for the monarch. Defense resistance, 10% damage morale while in combat. No dominion or alongside their ruler. This unit. What the fuck? I might have been wrong. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Army leader. All units in the army with or the monarch. I spoke too soon. Feudal may be the way to go. What we got here? Your cities form powerful houses able to field efficient armies when led by their liege lords. Each city has a feudal house led by its governor, who becomes the house liege lord. This hero is the liege lord of their house, granting them the house units in their army, 10% base unit upkeep, minus 10% base unit upkeep, regeneration, and additional. You generate an additional +5 hit points per world map. Turn hit points and morale. Units produced in feudal cities become part of that city's feudal house, gaining experience as their liege lord gains renown. Certain units can promote to higher tier units on attaining legendary rank. Jeez. They're both good. Alright, so feudal is actually pretty good. Feudal is actually pretty good. High culture is whack. They need to update. They need to update high culture because it is lackluster. Like there's nothing special about it. Like at all. Architecture is still I would say better than all the others. All because of the monuments. Yeah, all because of the monuments. So stage 4, it's ridiculous. Oathsworn is alright. Ability. Yeah. I might try this monarchy because that is crazy. Minus. Wow, army leader. All units in the army with for the monarch cost minus 100% unit upkeep. Right? That is cray. This is also good. So I would have to say architect, probably followed by feudal, followed by Oathsworn, higher draft income. Okay. And I would probably say righteous, hands down. I'd have to say righteous. These other ones are meh. Like that's straight up pacifism right there, and that's boring. I'm not too certain about these guys. I'm not too certain about them. Let's see here, barbarians, savage strike. Interesting. And of course, primal altars, provinces, primal animals, favorite, terrain, favorite terrain. Still, excuse me. Winter snow, ice class, crazy food. I may have jumped the gun on the primals. Tier 2 unit primal mammoth summon. Snow province are favorite terrain and gain +3 protection. Able to build farms on snow terrain. Interesting. That is interesting. Ashland. Fire damage. So frost, fire damage. I'm liking that. Frost and fire damage. Right, so let's look at Reaver. What's so special about Reaver? Has higher production and mana. Minus 10% evasion. Stacks up 5 times. So, minus 50%. So they're smacking you in the face. Focused aggression, range, or magic attacks plus 10%. Damage per stack marked on the target. Melee attackers 6% chance of flipping mark. Interesting. Mr. War. No Imperium income penalties from war without war justification. War spoils. So skin by the Reapers. War spoil. Not bad. Interesting. Not bad. Industrious. Yeah. So high industrious needs to be redone. Dark is okay simply because it has these 2 leading cults in it. Definitely the cult of death. Like, just because of that. So every time friendly or hostile unit dies, your people get +5 hit points and 2% crit hit chance. And stacks 10 times. So that's like 20% crit hit chance. Mystics, you get a torment. I guess Mystics is good if you just go straight. If you went straight magic build, Mystics would be good. Still leaning towards these guys, these Greek guys. Yeah. Simply because of the monument. Like it's hard to overcome the monument. It really is. It really is. If you go Chaos Affinity, it's fire damage. You go Shadow Affinity, it's frost damage. For each stack of Affinity and card named, this unit gains damage based on your Empire's dominant. There you go. Affinity. So the highest affinity. So these is what would blah 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 is what would determine the affinity of what you do. Because we're going fire and frost, I'm thinking that monument though, it's hard to overcome the benefits of the monument because of stability and just sheer income. Hard choice, guys. It's a hard choice because I do want to try Monarchy. Your people are loyal to that. Units going for the Monarch. Certain units can promote to higher tiers. Legendary Monarch Dominion. Ruler games. Unit games for the Monarch. While in combat in own domain or alongside their ruler, this unit gains. Jeez. We're gonna roll for it. Evens, we're gonna go feudal. Odds, we're gonna stick with architect. Which I think. Let me see here. Let's stop trying to make it something. Stones is a resource uniquely used by the architects to construct and improve monuments. Stones is gained from magic materials. Yeah, so evens will go feudal, odds, architect. Evens. It's 1-1. Architect. Let me see something.
What defines their society?
Let's go.
Choose your first tome of magic. Reveal yourself.
The Vampire Lord. Yeah. That's just fucking creepy. Shattered blades. Which I think are ranged weapons. Slayer sword. I hate the fact that the two-handed sword is nothing but charge attacks. It's so dumb. Well, that's just gonna punch someone in the face. So let's go sword. at how big my fucking feet are. Let me see something.
What is their origin culture?
10% damage. Your Empire may gain up to 4 affinity incarnate or more monuments. It gains +3 of the monument's affinity. So 4 extra frost? For each stack of affinity incarnate, this unit gains damage based on her Empire's dominant affinity. It says Shadow, so plus. For each stack of affinity incarnate, this unit gains damage based on their frost. So 4 stacks of affinity incarnate will give you 4 damage. Plus 4 damage. Doesn't matter what element. So actually, I think feudal would be the right course of action. Because it gives you not only does it give you defense, but it gives you resistance along with 10% damage and plus 10 morale. So I'm thinking feudal is the way to go for right now.
What defines their society?
Your mother is what defines their
What is your ruler's origin?
One second, gotta grab a drink and use the bathroom. Now, if I remember correctly, there's Elder Vampire and then there's something else. I'll have to double check. has access to vampire castle foundation. What? Target surface province needs sunless. Improve your empire. Use Imperium to improve your entire empire. It can only be built in 26. Which replaces the Wizard Tower Foundation, grants the use of thrones, drains 20% of combat experience, earned by turned vampire heroes. Faction is immune to sunless terrain. Jeez. Older vampires are elder vampire governors. Okay. And elder vampires have a 5 gold unit upkeep.
Reveal yourself.
Reveal yourself. Let's do kind of a gray. Let's see what 100. I wish I could just type it out. Kind of a weird gray skin. Blue. God damn. It's blowing up my fucking phone. What was I doing? I forgot what I was doing. I forgot what I was doing. I think I was changing the skin color so that I can see. Okay. What is this? AP. Interesting. So you couldn't see it even if you wanted to. Could do kind of like blood. Because they're technically vampires. You could do the blood on kind of like the chin. We're gonna keep that. And we're gonna keep that. See blood on the chin. There we go. army color. Oh, jeez. Didn't realize I was spilling my drink. That's nice. Hands are sticky now. Let's go that route. Actually, let's kind of get. Ear feather colors. Why is the ear feather colors not changing? I'm thinking that's as dark as they get. Yeah, that's as dark as they get. We're gonna run with it. Give them a little thickness. Alright, so we got the undead horses. Do I want the undead horses? Or do I want the elk? Or the white steeds? Undead horses with roses it is. I don't know, that looks pretty boss. Fucking scorpions. We'll do that. It's a bit creepy. I like that. That purple eye looks pretty boss. As opposed to that. That's pretty dope. I could fly with my ears. Dumbo style. Now I can't hear nothing because I ain't got no ears. I ain't got no ears. Just lop people's hands off. Let me just stick this on my cape. Ooh, that means. It actually looks pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. That actually looks pretty dope. And I don't mind this. The one thing I dislike about this is the hands. And I think that's what that, yep. Skulls isn't too bad. I actually do like that. That does look pretty dope. We're gonna roll. We're gonna roll with that. And actually we're gonna do kind of a darker gray. Let's do 60. White as can be. There we go.
Your journey begins. Your journey starts here.
Okay. That is something I wanted to check out.
What is your people's form? Choose your first tome of magic. What is your ruler's origin?
So there's supposed to be, yep, I was right. Elder vampire can be of any form. Arch vampire secretary. Vampire descended from one of the many races who inhabited the astral sea. Select.
Reveal
If
yourself.
I remember correctly, you can basically wear whatever armor. Well, you still can only wear these armor. Think about it. But you can change your physical form. Now I'm a frog. Weird looking thingy majigger. Horse's skin. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. You have come too far. Well, you can't change it. Okay.
What is your ruler's origin? What defines their society? What is your people's form? Choose your destination.
If I don't want to choose. I think I'm done with this one.
Choose your destination.
Ooh, there's a 5-skull challenge. A 5-skull challenge. I beat that. I think. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, I did. Okay. Dope. I don't think I beat that. Did I not beat some? Beat them. So I didn't beat. Wish you can minimize them. Apparently, I didn't beat that one, or this one, or that one. I did beat the Shadow of Torches. Hold on. Wait a minute. Interesting. Empires in Ash. Oh, there you go. I'm like, I know I beat one of these. Divine Intervention. I did not beat that one. Interesting. E and A. Oh, Empire's Vanishes. Ashes from the past, ashes from the past. I beat it twice. Why did I beat it twice? Did it just pop up for me? Dragon Dog. Challenge rounds. Let's do that one, I guess. Hold up.
Choose your destination. Your journey starts here. Choose your destination.
Right.
Your journey starts here.
The vehicle dude. I spent all that time just building and reading shit. Oh, a bit lag. Ooh. That's never good. That is never good. What is going on with this interface? Oh, this must be the new interface. Okay. Okay, I see what you're doing here. That's what my scout looks like. Not bad. Not bad. Hit points regeneration on map. Or is one status resistance per stack complete. Are they both 5? Yep, they're both 5. But we're gonna lock that one. There we go. How do I want to build this first? We're gonna want military barracks, storehouse, vendor, and then from vendor we're gonna want library. Why is desecration chambers? Why have I not seen that before? All right, that's our build for right now. Let's go. Fucking punch something in the face. Manual combat this. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Adorable little rugrat. Alright, let's see what we got here. Deal damage to target enemy with push. Oh jeez, there we go. Oh, and I fucking missed like an idiot. Alright, so what are these? Bannermen? What do they do? Soothing standard, temporary hit points, morale, enter defensive mode after use.
Yeah.
Well, that's real nice.
Alright.
Why did you? Why were we forced to go? Sorry. Bleeding inflicts bleeding. Builds around.
Yeah.
There we go. Come on. Noise. Oops. No, not my troops. You bastards.
Ja, wa?
Is that a leader of some kind? Overbearing long gears. Oh, it was. I feel like I could have done that better. Let me do that better. Could have definitely done that battle better. Jeez. Oh, we're in sunlight. That's why. Awesome. Okay. That actually makes a lot of goddamn fucking sense. How do you miss? How do you miss? Hold on. Restart combat. He just missed. A 65% chance, and you're telling me you still miss? That is ridiculous.
Jo, wa?
Here. Take that. There you go. No. Back. And he missed again. You fucking sack of shit.
Aha. Away?
We're going to attempt to hit 6. Oops, that is not what I wanted. We'll do that, and then we're going to charge these guys here in a second, but first we're going to never mind. Dang it, I keep forgetting. Right click. Not bad. Not bad at all. More. Oh, I can't use this in an enemy zone. What? Let's start over.
Jo, wa?
Mom. Didn't miss.
Ja.
Damn, they definitely did a lot of damage to me. Let's hold off until the rest of our people move. There we go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Lot better. Lot better. Heal. Charge. Fire. That's how we do it. Weakening ban of the killer. At the end of the turn, inflict weaken to adjacent enemies. This unit grants double the morale bonus itself and its allies when killing an enemy. Bam. Get out of the way. Alright. So, we are in sunlight, and we need to get out of sunlight. Oops. Scouts, we don't really need a scout. Aspiring node, first Town Hall 2. Forest, please. We don't have anything that are nearby. Okay. Damn it. Need to get that actually. Quarry. So now it lessens all of that. Ooh. Jump that forward. Jump that forward. And jump that forward. Q. Q. Q, 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 Q. Q, 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 Q. Are we healed up yet? We are. But we are still in sunlight. Son of a motherfucking bitch. God damn it. All right, let's go. Okay, let's see here. What we got is some motherfucking bullshit fucking spiders.
Yeah, what? Aha.
I forgot how to. Oh, here we go. Rotate. There we go. Oh. Out of range.
Aha.
Yeah. Poisoned. Ooh, I did not expect them to be able to move that far. Okay. First and foremost, take that bleed damage.
Nah. You what? Huh?
Damn, I fucked that up. I fucked that up.
Yeah.
How we do? They are being trained to death. And poisoned to death.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. Yeah.
They're alive.
All right. Yeah.
Fucking on, baby. Hell yeah. You would love it up. I'm gonna want to try to. Reduce the storm. Throw our hands, fucker. Scarlet Plague. Sustained damage. Gain 2 blood parasites for 3 turns. Marrow Drinker. Attacks inflict bleeding for 3 turns, increase for single shots. When an enemy suffers damage for bleeding, gain 2 temporary hit points. I don't think I've ever used Scarlet Plague though. Target enemy. Gain 2 blood parasites. What does the blood parasites do? Physical damage for each turn replaces and counts as bleeding, but ignores status of the enemy distance. On death, it spawns a blood maggot under opponents. It gives them someone on unit's death spawns blood maggot under the opponent's. No, that's dumb. That is like really, really dumb. Units wanna, yeah. It's dumb. It's fucking stupid. Siphon blood gains range +2. We're gonna get these and that. I can't heal up. Gotta camp and heal. Ugh. Okay, so those are considered sunless. Say less. Let's get the gold mine. This again. Yeah, and we can't grab that. Sanguine focus is ready. Monarch's decree. Combat enhancement. Friendly units gain the benefit for. What? That is dope. Summon 2 militia in the target's. There you go. Alright. The map is not that big. There we go. Oh. Let me give it one more turn. Heal up. Damn. Another quarry. That will amplify. Charge to combat. We bear the flag of the great lords. We face off against the frogmen of the north. these champions feel like they're champions. Attributes. Nope, that's just one unit. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move you here.
Where? Ah, yeah.
Temporary help pose to the end. Then we're just gonna
Yeah.
George. I think that's everything. No. You bastards. You did me alone. Ooh, I hit my own guys. Alright, let's bring these guys back.
Yeah.
Okay. We are out in the sun.
Huh?
Charge. Look at this. Sharp, so we don't want none of our guys in there.
You what?
There we go. I wish you can move around that, but it's alright. I did take damage. And then I healed said damage. What the hell just happened? Let's get back into our sunless realm. Okay. Sunlight weakness, vampiric regeneration, so we're good. So long as we're in the gray. So let's camp. Actually, can we make it back to the city? Get even more health. There we go. Who dares come to talk to me? He gotta die, though. He gotta die. Do we have enough? Send him a local pack. Negotiate. Treaties. Let's declare a friendship between you and me. Enchanted Crow is ready. Call to Glory. Combat enhancement. For 3 turns, 5 morale at the start of turn. And then, of course, we don't have any like that. Oh, we are getting the shrine now, though. We need that. Okay. We need the Aspirant. Right. Blood altar. Her adjacent farm. You. Oh, that's already a farm. Okay, cool. And then what we're going to do is then build said blood altar. Actually, here we go. Province. Okay, it's because that stuff's there. All right. New development skill. Just mark all I see. Did I end my turn? I did not end my turn. I'm sorry. Alright, so we should be producing. Now we can get. No, we can't because we don't have enough. Let's also get farmstead. Oh, counts as a pallet. A fort. Let's do it. Grab that. I think it's that. So, okay. It's working on that. It's working on that. People are mad. What are we doing for health? Okay. Let's put it with that. There's a spool already. I don't want to do that. Alright. Respond to a hero. No, it's respond to no. To no. Manual combat. One second. It's done.
All right.
All right, so my people will be slow there.
Huh?
Nice.
Away. Uh-huh.
Oh, I mind control them. Nice. Nice. Chest plate of vitality. We are equipping that. No. Rest. Respond to the hero. The Cardulia. The Cardulia. Spell blade. What is a spell blade? Hero has embraced vampirism. Whoa, bobblehead. Yeah, that is the results gonna get. Oops. Thick thighs save lives. See the plate mail armor looks pretty dope. Interesting. It doesn't show up the pauldrons. Even let's go. Yeah, let's go there. There we go. I wish you could just choose all of the outfits from all of the outfits. That's what they need. That is what they need. Bam. Your heroine, Ventimiglia Blackwood, preach you warmly. Faithful Lord, as your servant, I feel lucky to have traveled far and seen much. Before you can send your heroine off to another faraway site, she continues. Part of why I chose the life of an adventuring heroine is because I wish to witness the wonders of the realms. My grandman, the Phasebys, and the heroes that Gardner bring down just by encountering them. So Phasebys with my own eyes. Let's go fucking home. Let's go. Counts as research pose +2 knowledge per quarry in city's dominion. I want to get this. We don't have enough. Actually, we do. Oh yeah, get that gold mine. Now we have 2 gold mines. Sucker. All right. Really leveled up. So I had to grab that. Hammer. Chemomancer. Sustain unblockable damage equal to 10% of your maximum hit points. Your next attack. Use. You can get more damage. Increase 10% hit points when killing a unit with magic melee. Blood recovery. Oh, those are the secondaries. Dreadful King. 2 torment until end of combat. Gain status level 8. Attacks cause 4 morale loss on target. Double for single targets. I like smoldering strength. It looks so bound. And then shield of fate. Gain faithful. Attackers have 60% chance of suffering remorse. Inspiring killing. The unit grants double the morale bonus to itself and its allies by killing an enemy. 2% damage against targets that are barely. Desecrator. Dreadful Knights. You have combat contra Doombat. Increase upkeep. Upkeep increased by 10. Now we deal fire damage. Rate of life nature target you friendly unit sustains 5. That's two militia, old Joe Brown there. Take it down. Initiate battle with the independent army. In the upcoming battle, encourage attackers. Act. We're non-hero units engaging the battle. Very fun. Let's do this. I'm gonna try and choke point him there.
Here. You what? Ah, yeah.
I got 2 of them now. Nice. Can't hit any of them. Can't mind control any of them. It's a block.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Come forth. Oh, jeez. That's cray-cray. What is Kong doing here in this battle? That's a bullshit.
เยี่ยมวะเอาไว้
Killed my archers. You sons of bitches.
Yo!
Huh?
Yeah. Nè. Rồi.
I can't believe I lost my archers, though. Italia Bloodworth has bested the phase beast she so passionately wished to see. Sheds a single tear for the creature's fate. As we first spawned, and this was such a mission. It still broke the lands free and bounds. Creature and puts it in the locket. Should be close. No one at home will ever believe me. Nevertheless, we're like you claim a trophy from the phase beast. You will gain a first strike caliber. I know who I'm getting that too. Renowned. Siphon blood. Raining bite. You have to be like right up next to him though. For it to work. Reincarnate. And strike. Get my healer shit going. Alright. Let's go get the knight and the archer. And we're actually going to trade out one of you for that. All right. But we're going to call it there. It's getting late. All right. I shall call it there. Thank you all for joining me. And I will catch you all